What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Breakdown Dojo, starring yours truly. And right now, we have a special video: 20 legendary Jet Li fight scenes. Now, let me tell you something about Jet Li. This man is amazing. He's a he's a martial artist actor. Get this. He's the only martial artist actor that knows a lot more martial arts than any other martial artist, even the ones who are acting. It's surreal and unbelievable. So his main style is Wushu, and so when he was training in competitions and tournaments, he stopped, I believe, at the age of 18, so he could be inside movies such as Wing Chun. Wing Chun was when his first movie role starts, because when he was 16 years old, make that 15 years old, there was a producer, Hong Kong martial artist producer. He had his eye on Jet Li. He said, "Hey kid, how old are you?" Jet Li said, "I'm 15. He said, "Okay, when you're 18, talk to me because you have a future." And this man is like one of the most iconic martial artist characters you could ever even fathom to think about. But I do have high respect for Jet Li too. I was going to take Wushu too at one point, and then Tai Chi. I was in between them, but I was like, I'll go back to the dojos to take Taekwondo because that's my main style right there. Anyways, you guys ready? Let's dive right into it, shall we? So Romeo Must Die. This was actually a pretty good movie, and it held a lot of depth and detail into like his family.
Welcome to Double Reel, and today we are counting down our personal choices for the best fight scenes starring Jet Li.
Oh, the Expendables too. I love it when he had the frying pans in his hands. He was going through all those men like they're butter. Cradle to Grave of DMX. This movie, he stars as a Hong Kong police officer, an agent, and it was another martial artist, Mark. Oh my goodness, he played in John Wick. He played in a lot of movies. He also played in the TV show Warrior, the one that got canceled, but well, technically, I'm not sure if Warrior is canceled yet. Yeah, it's really heavy because there's been break notice that they have a script for season 4. I'm like, damn.
Jet plays Sue, a Taiwanese intelligence officer who joins forces with Tony Fate, a skilled thief, as they try to retrieve a stolen cache of black diamonds. In this scene, Sue intercepts one of Tony's men on the rail tracks, which ends in a cool fight. Number 19, Romeo Must Die, alleyway fight.
You ain't the only one that knows some shit.
This was a pretty hilarious fight scene right here. I thoroughly did enjoy most of it, and he's so creative at what he does, Jet Li, in all his fight scenes. We get to see a lot of his full potential in the movie The One. Yeah, with Jason Statham in it too. I'm like, damn, this man is killing it in Hollywood and stuff.
Jet Li takes on the role of Han Sing, a former police officer who seeks justice for his brother's murder. In this scene, Jet faces Anthony Anderson and the rest of...
Yeah, Leah played in this movie. She was, I believe, like the main character, the main protagonist. So there's a difference what's going on between the Chinese and also the African American Association. So he's caught in between. He's trying to find the murderer of who killed his younger brother. Meanwhile, the head of the family and their organization is Aaliyah's father. Yeah. He has to try to figure out which one actually killed his brother, who did. And he finds out that it was his best friend that killed his younger brother. He was like, "Are you serious? That was a mistake." If you guys know, you know. But seriously, I will go after revenges just like he did. Damn.
Trish's supposed bodyguards in an action-packed but really funny scene. The combination of Anthony Anderson's comedy and Jet Li's fighting style make this a really good fight scene. Number 18. Cradle to the Grave. Apartment interrogation.
Where are the stones? Fuck you.
In this scene, Jet interrogates a guy in a classic fashion. The sheer amount of times Jet slaps this guy is just hilariously funny, but looks great on camera, making it a standout fight scene for us.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
What? No thanks.
Number 17, The Expendables 2, Frying Pan Fight.
Frying Pan Fight. Is this legit? So, like, can you do this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do this with frying pans, attacking people with frying pans and attacking if they have batons or even knives, Bowie knives in their hands. It's a good way for blocking and also to disarm them as well and to knock them out. The reason why Jet Li is able to use them in both hands, and front pans are actually pretty heavy. Spoiler alert, yep. If you're a fellow martial artist, you've been doing tournaments, you've been doing, I guess, shows such as using daggers, swords, bow staffs, heavy weapons. Kind of like frying pans, right? Am I right? You're used to it. So you can use them as blunt weapons, tools in your arsenal. And that'll be Krav Maga. Krav Maga helps you use weapons, any kind of weapons. I'm not talking about firearms or anything like that. Krav Maga is all about weapons and also fighting multiple people constantly, like when they're coming at you, attacking you.
In this scene, Jet gets into a bit of a pickle in a kitchen, so decides to use a couple of frying pans to his advantage. This is the only good scene Jet has in the second installment of The Expendables, but is a damn good one in our opinion. Number 16, Fearless, Final Fight. Jet Li portrays Huo Yuanjia, a legendary Chinese martial artist.
I gotta admit, Jet Li is super fast, and the swordsman also, this martial artist, he's fast too, but Jet Li actually had to hold back some of his speed a little bit in this fight. Not because of the weapons he was using, it's because different martial artists, they match each other's speed at one certain point in time, and sometimes one martial artist has to actually go 30% if the other martial artist can't go like full throttle, his full pace, so he has to backtrack a little bit. You can kind of notice it a little bit when Jet Li is actually slowing down, when he's backing away and he's letting the other person attack him. That's when he slows down right there. You can also see it in Bruce Lee's films, because on the set of Green Hornet, they kept telling Bruce Lee, stop punching, stop kicking fast. They literally made him slow down like his punches and kicks. I'm not sure if he's on the same level with Bruce Lee of how fast and speed wise, but there may be a comparison. Who knows?
The final fight is awesome, filled with heart and great martial arts choreography. Number 15, The Forbidden Kingdom, Jet versus Jackie.
Oh yeah, there's a rumor that's going on. Jet Li and Jackie Chan, this is their only film that they ever created, and they said that Jackie Chan would never want to work with Jet Li. It was a mistake, communication that happened between both of them. It's hard to explain, but let's just say that Jackie Chan took it to heart Jet Li like tried to apologize, and he said it wasn't my intention. It was like a role that was given to me, but Jack Chan just wanted to keep his distance and I guess do his own movies. But both of them working together, especially on an epic fight scene, was a sight for sore eyes. I loved it.
In this epic fight scene, Jet Li faces Jackie Chan in a clash.
I would love to see them be in a movie together, or at least in a TV series or something like that. Man, that would be epic.
Of martial arts icons. The fight is awesome, filled with great martial arts choreography, and two of the genre's best, showcasing their skills against each other. Number 14, The One.
Yep, The One. The One is one hell of a movie. You guys got to see, especially at the beginning. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the...
Jet versus Jet. In this epic fight scene, Jet Li faces an alternate version of himself.
Even though, like, during the fight choreography scene, it's another martial artist he's actually facing, but they had to do camera tricks to make it look like he was fighting his doppelganger.
The One in an epic clash. The fight is action-packed with great music and good martial arts choreography, making it the movie's best fight.
Like when you're doing a fight scene like that, they even did it in Double Impact with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like when he had a twin brother, they did the same thing. So when they're fighting together, when you can't even see the other martial artist's face, it's like kind of like blurred out a little bit, like you could barely even see it. That's when they replaced it with another martial artist, another fighter, another actor.
Scene, in our opinion. Number 13.
So like right there at that scene, the one in the all black, that was not Jet Li right there. That was a replacement.
13. The Expendables. Happy Feet. In this cool fight scene, Jet Li faces Gunner, played by Dolph Lundgren. The fight is action-packed, with great one-liners, cool music, and two legends fighting each other.
Oh, believe it or not, Dolph Lundgren is also a martial artist. He didn't just play the role as Ivan Drago in the movie Rocky 4. No, he's not just a boxer or the Punisher. He did play a movie as the Punisher, yes. I'm a huge Marvel and DC fan and a nerd. I know a lot of martial artists who played in the realms of Marvel and DC. But Dolph Lundgren himself, let's just say that he didn't want anyone to actually really know that he was a martial artist. He wanted to go the routes where Sylvester Stallone and Arnold wanted to go at being an action actor. He didn't want to be known as a martial artist actor.
What do you wear? Size 3? Bring it, Happy Feet!
Number 12. Cradle to the Grave. Final fight. In this cool fight scene,
They only had Lee be on a string one time, and for the other martial artist, Mark, they only had him be on his string for, I believe it was probably for the double round kick, and also flying the air kick when Lee like flipped and hit himself on the helicopter. So they only had like 2 wires in this movie.
Jet Li faces Mark.
Besides the one where he was scaling off the rooftop of like a 50-foot story hotel. Besides that, Jet Li was on the wire. Yeah, I'll tell you that. What the hell is this?
goes in a ring of fire. The fight is well filmed and choreographed,
It was.
with two excellent martial artists putting on a show for us. Number 11, Romeo Must Die, Final Fight. In this cool fight scene, Jet Li faces his brother's killer.
Oh yeah, they're on wires most. I believe it was like half the ending of the fight. They're on wires, most definitely. Throughout this movie, it was on wires. There's only one part when Jet Li was playing football. They had a CGI one little scene, one little part. Fun fact.
In an epic finale, the fight is well filmed and choreographed, with Jet Li showcasing his martial arts skills on the big screen. Number 10, Kiss of the Dragon.
Oh my goodness, he had a Kiss of the Dragon. Kiss of the Dragon was peak. It was just amazing, and I love the fight choreographer. I love the writing inside this movie. It had like its emotional parts in it and its action parts in it combined together, which made it a masterpiece. That's what I think. And the twin brothers, oh my goodness, when Jet Li had to face both of them, damn, he killed both of them. It was tough. The big one, I believe was the older one, was like 6'4", and the young one was like basically Jet Li's height, which was kind of weird. But yeah.
Fight.
Even when they're interviewing the woman, I forgot her name. She was one of the main protagonists. She also did say in this fight scene, Jet Li is just so fast. I didn't even see him just slap Sam's face. I was like, damn. She said that in the director's cut in the interview too.
Jet Li is Liu Jun, a Chinese intelligence officer who finds himself framed for murder while on assignment in Paris. In this cool scene, Jet has to stop a pimp from abusing a working girl. The fight is well filmed and choreographed, with Jet Li showcasing his martial arts skills on the big screen again.
Size and muscle doesn't mean anything as long as you know where to hit them in the joints and the vital spots. And you know, I do it quickly, finishing off. I'm pretty sure you'll be okay, but it is really dangerous to find someone that is a little yoked than you and taller.
Number 9, Cradle to the Grave, Cage Fight.
Okay, so during Cradle to the Grave, Jet Li had a double in here, just to let you know. It wasn't all Jet Li in here, and a lot of people keep on saying that Jet Li would have wiped the floor with all those MMA fighters. But Jet Li actually said it himself. No. If I were to literally actually fight them, they would kill me. So at least one martial artist actually acknowledged himself in his limits. Now, if I were in there, I would definitely want to have a double. I would want to participate in the fight scene, but you always got to have the double. Even though it's a drag, sometimes you don't want to have double. You want to do the fight scene yourself, but for safety reasons, sometimes they make you have a double and stuff.
In this cool scene, Jet is forced to fight a bunch of cage fighters, featuring the likes of Randy Couture and Tito Ortiz, amongst others. The fight is well filmed and choreographed, with Jet...
Oh yeah, those MMA fighters, they weren't holding back the punches when they're fighting each other. Even the director and the writers said that, why are you guys actually hating each other? He said, we're used to this. This is our job. We could like go toe to toe and fight like this like all day basically. And they said, all right, but don't keep it rough. But when Jet Li comes in, like, just make sure you pull back your punches. They're like, okay, we got this, we got it. So when you saw the blood, that was actually real blood. But when Jet Li came in, the rest of it, well, it was Hollywood. with the little special tricks.
He putting his traditional Wushu against MMA. Number 8, Kiss of the Dragon, Police Dojo Fight.
His fight was one of the inspirations for Ip Man fight when he fought 10 black belts at once. It was a little inspiration, I believe, for them. But yeah, Jet Li is also one of those other martial artists that could literally actually face multiple people, such as 10 black belts as well, just like Ip Man could.
In this homage to Bruce Lee, Jet faces the entire French police martial arts dojo while trying to save a little girl. The fight is epic, full of hard hits, great choreography, and Jet Li doing what he does best. Number 7, Fist of Legend.
Fist of Legend, that was actually a pretty good 90s movie right there, I'll admit. And he played the role as Chitsun. Now there's a part 2, Legend of Chitsun, which is played by Donnie Yen, which is a really great martial artist. We reacted to some of his martial art movies and fight scenes. But yeah, I find it like very interesting and unique how similarly the main protagonists are the same. It's cool. They kept the narrative like that. Hong Kong martial artists, writers, and directors know what they're doing. Just putting that out there.
Estimating your opponent.
Stop scrolling. Were you locked up at San Bernardino Juvenile Halls? High Desert, Gilbert Street?
Flying kick.
In this remake of Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury, Jet provides us with a fun but action-packed martial arts scene. The fight is well filmed and choreographed, and Jet Li's performance is
Nice
awesome.
kick up.
Number 6, Unleashed, The Assassin.
Damn, Unleashed was a badass movie. I gotta admit, I like Unleashed right here. But this other martial artist, is he who I think he is?
In this gritty action flick, Jet plays Danny, a man who has been raised as a human attack dog by a ruthless gangster. In this hard-hitting scene, Danny has to defend his new family from the assassin sent to kill him.
What the hell? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry if you guys could hear that. Hear my sister's dog.
Number 5, Fist of Legend, Fighting a Friend.
You could definitely tell there were a lot of wires in this movie, yeah. That was no wire right there. You can actually really do that. That's one Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fights. Oh my goodness, I gotta put this dog outside. It is the death of me, but this video is almost over.
In this excellent fight scene, Jet puts on a show of martial arts skills that is brilliantly captured on camera. Number 4, Unleashed.
Guess who that is right there? That's Scott Adkins. Yep, Scott Adkins fought Jet Li, which is pretty cool.
Pit Fight. In this excellent and gritty fight scene, Jet takes on multiple opponents, including Scott Adkins. The scene is awesome, and there is something different in Lee's fighting style, making it unique from his ordinary Wushu choreography.
He's taking it easy on them, that's what he's doing.
Fist of Legend, Dojo Scene.
Yeah, this was surreal. It just brought me back to Fist of Fury. Like, just remembering when Bruce Lee entered those dojo doors and he didn't even take off his shoes. He just walked right in when one of the main instructors came at him, he just smacked him. And he took on the whole dojo. That was so epically awesome.
In this excellent and brilliantly choreographed fight scene, Jet takes on the entire Japanese dojo. The scene is awesome. It's not as good as Bruce Lee's dojo scene in Fist of Fury, but it is close enough.
Damn, that was a nice whip kick, but he kicked him right in the huevos.
Number 2, Kiss of the Dragon.
These are the twins I was talking about.
The twins.
You know, I gotta admit something to you. During class, like college, when I'm in class, I have my laptop, and when I'm like sleepy and when I'm bored and stuff, I normally go on YouTube, like open up my laptop, go on YouTube, put it on mute, so like silent the volume, and I would just go to YouTube and watch martial art fight scenes all day on YouTube. Act like I'm tired in, but I'm just actually literally watching Jet Li, Scott Adkins, Mark Jai White, all the greatest, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and some people next to me behind me are like, ooh, that's cool, but I almost got in trouble. Well, I almost got in trouble. It's just that I had to click out of it real fast because I get a lot of eyes that were watching me, and then they kept on asking me questions about this. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go back to Word document and start typing out some notes so the teacher won't know it's the same thing. But yeah, I just love martial arts. I watch it almost every single day. And rock. I love rock.
In the climax of the movie, Jet takes on the twins in an awesome fight scene. The scene is brilliant. It's got hard hits, good music, is well filmed and well choreographed.
It's like how he killed his brother was like brutal. Can you kill someone like that? I'm not sure. I think you can.
Absolutely epic.
Especially this part.
Number 1.
Oh wait, you're not gonna show it? How he killed the tall one was he did a wrong kick at his head and his head just landed sideways. Like, I think he kicked fractured his skull. I think that's what he did. I know he slapped both his ears super hard, but he had to do that. Like fracture the back of his head, his skull right there.
Fist of Legend, final fight. This
Oh yeah, the fight with the Colonel General.
fight scene is so well choreographed and paced that you can watch it and not understand it lasts so long. It's a great fight scene, and Jet Li's best, in our opinion.
Yeah, it's a twist kick. Was that 3 kicks? Or was that 4? That was a tornado.
And there you have it, our personal choices for the best fight scene starring Jet Li.
Are you fucking hell? Sorry about that. Alright. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe channel as always, would really much appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one.